back to my channel. So today's tutorial is going to be on this look right here, which is one of my old school, like I used to always do this eyeshadow look back in the day. It was my go-to before I started actually experimenting and realized I could use more than 3 colors. Yeah. But I thought I have a birthday to go to, so I'm just gonna do my makeup and film and show you what I used to always do with my makeup. And can we just appreciate this lip like that we're doing right now? This little recipe is my new favorite, like my new, I'm gonna be doing this all the time now, you guys are gonna see. So let's go straight to the video. If you wanna see how I did this look, keep on watching and I'll see you soon. What the fuck was that? Alright, let's just get into it. Alright, what I'm gonna do before I get into my like primer and everything like that, I am going to do skincare, but first I want to grab the Tatcha. This is the Luminous Deep Hydration Lifting Mask. It's so good, like it's so amazing. My skin is feeling so dry and dehydrated right now. I am a little bit burnt. I don't know if you can tell, like you can see like my ears and stuff. I put sunscreen on, like I put literally 50 plus on, but just the areas that I've obviously missed, like along my hairline and stuff, are a little bit red, so my skin is feeling really dry. But we're gonna pop this on and then I'll do my moisturizer and everything and it'll be really good. Oh, it's cold. I love that it has this little mesh tab to pull off the mesh bit. Alright, and I'm going to leave this on for 15 minutes and then I'll come back. And now I'm just going to pull it off. Whew. I'm just going to massage all of that in and my skin looks so glowy, like oh my god. And it feels so plump and like hydrated. My skin feels so much better already. And I'm going to put an eye cream on. So I'm going to grab my Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream and pop a small amount of that under my eyes. I said a small, took out a whole chunk. And I'm going to grab my Tatcha Water Cream Moisturizer as well and pop a bit of that on and massage that in. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask on because my lips are dry. I'm going to say a little bit, but I put so much on because this stuff is like everything. Okay, because where I'm going is going to be like a long day and probably outside in the sun. Even though I am quite dry when I wear makeup, I still tend to get oily and I will still need a good primer. So I'm going to grab the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. This one is amazing because it's not too heavy. It doesn't feel too mattifying on the skin, but it tends to keep my makeup on all day, which is what I love, but it doesn't feel like it dries me out, which is so good. And I'm just going to pop this through my T-zone. Do you guys feel like I'm on an angle? I feel like I'm on an angle. Does that look a little bit straighter to you guys? I don't know. I think that's a bit better. I don't know. It feels like it's like tilted. I have no idea. Alright, and foundation, what I'm going to grab is going to be something a little bit different that I haven't used in quite a while. And it's the YSL Taint Resist Long Wear Endless Comfort Foundation. This one is in the shade 6, I believe. Yeah, 6. And I'm going to pop this on with my Beauty Blender. And I'm just going to pop a bit on my ear because they're so red. Alright, and for concealer, I'm going to grab my Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Nougat. And I'm going to pop that under my eyes and the other high points of my face. I love this applicator because it's like cold, so it gives a really nice like cooling, depuffing effect to the under eye. Sorry, I'm like getting uncomfortable in my seat. And I'm just going to blend that in with my beauty blender. The birthday that I'm going to today is my grandmother's 80th. So cute. I never usually spend her birthday with her, which sounds really awful. But my mum actually passed away on her birthday, which, yeah, it's like it's pretty hard to be around family and stuff that on that day. I like to usually just be by myself and, you know, I don't really talk to anyone. I'm happy that we're not doing it on her actual birthday, which is in a few days, which is my mum's 10-year anniversary. But we're doing it a bit earlier so I don't feel as upset being, you know, that sounds terrible, but it's just the way I deal with things. Sorry to get super dark and morbid on you guys. Now I'm going to set that in place, and I have been loving the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder. This one is in the banana shade. I've been obsessed with this lately. I bought it not that long ago, and I have been loving it. So I am going to just dust a bit of that under my eyes and where we put the concealer. Alright, and for bronzer, I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola Bronzer in the caramel shade. I love that they brought out a few new shades. I'm not going to do like a really heavy contour or anything with it. I'm going to do more of a bronze. So I'm going to use my Too Faced Mr. Right brush. This is one of my favorite powder brushes, like of all time. It's got, well, usually mine's a bit loved, but it has like a bit of a dome shape to it. So it's got a bit of a taper, which is amazing, especially for getting into the cheekbones. So I find this is so pigmented. So I'm literally like tapping off so much excess because it is, yeah, it's like hella pigmented. So yeah, I just want a tiny amount of this on and just do a bit of a dusting on my forehead. And then I do give the brush a teeny little bit of a pinch just to make it a little bit smaller. Dust off that excess first. And then when I'm bringing it a little bit under my cheekbone, not really a contour, like it's not much, it's just a bit of color in there, but it just helps to give it a nice bit of structure, because I don't really want like a whole big patch of bronzer here. And then blend the top hairline into the other side. Just checking on the time because we need to leave in 45 minutes. Hopefully that gives me enough time. I'm pretty quick. Hopefully we can get this done in half an hour. And then I'm gonna change. So it's more bronzy than a sharp contour, which is what I want, especially for a daytime sort of look. I just want that sun-kissed glow. And for blush, I'm going to grab one of my favorite all-time blushes, the MAC blush in the shade Modern Mandarin. It's like more peachy, orangey, mandarin-y color than pink, which is what I love in a blush, because you guys know I'm not a big blush kind of gal. And I'm just going to use my Luxie 665 brush. And for highlight, I'm going to grab my Laura Mercier Face Illuminator in the shade Addiction. Can we just... Oh, I can't even. Like, it's so gorgeous to the point where I don't even want to use it because I don't want to ruin this pattern. Like, it reminds me of the MAC Whisper of Guilt, which I need too, by the way. I need in my life. And I'm just going to pop this on with my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. Alright, so just pop the highlight on all the high points of my face, so my cheekbones, my nose, center of my forehead, Cupid's bow, the huge. And now we're gonna do eyeshadow. Alright, so I thought I would do a bit of a throwback, take it back to some like OGs, and I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I have not used this in a minute. Like, oh my god, it's like, good thing I keep it in the box, so this thing would be dusty, but it's like, why did I stop? Like, why would I ever stop using this? Like, what? Okay, the first color I'm going to grab is going to be the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm going to use that on my Smashbox number 10 brush. And I'm just going to start popping that in the crease. Sorry, always forget to zoom you guys in. Just popping that in the crease and really buffing it out and winging it out as well. There is like a fucking death helicopter going above. Can you guys hear that? Okay, sorry guys, I had a panic attack and realized my microphone wasn't completely clicked in. And I was like, tell me none of that like audio recorded. I shit myself. But we're all good. We're fine. It's all good. I just completely fuck up every single time I try and film. Something always happens. Like I gotta keep making sure that little red light is on. Like I'm actually recording. Anyway, we are popping the burnt orange shade in the crease and blending it out and winging it out. And then I'm gonna do the same for the other side. And then I'm going to pick up the shade Venetian Red down here on my Morphe E22 brush. And I'm going to pop that in the outer corner and a little bit in the crease. So I'm going to start in here. Just really building that colour up first. And then softly bringing it sort of halfway through the crease. And then like always grabbing that first brush from Smashbox just to blend out any edges, making sure the crease is soft and blended. And then I'm going to do the same with the other side. So I want this like really blended. I don't want it too sort of sharp, I guess. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the shade Red Ochre down here on ochre, whatever it is, on my BH Cosmetics number 7 brush, which is a really small detailed brush. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more concentration in the crease. It's not gonna make like the world of difference. It's just gonna give a little bit more definition in there. And then I'm also going to use this brush to bring that red ochre shade underneath the eye. Just smoke out the bottom lash line. And then I'm not really going to cut the crease, but I do want to just sort of give a little bit more colour back to that little patch that I've left. So I'm going to get the shade Tempera. And I'm just going to use my MAC 239S brush. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that just in that little gap that I've left. So almost cutting a crease, but just with a bit of powder. I'm not really going to go in with the concealer and do a really sharp cut. I want it to be more soft and blended. So I'm going to take that Smashbox brush again. And just buff out any edges. And then I'm just going to take my Fenty Fly Liner in the shade Cause I'm Black, which is just the black one. And I'm just going to do a bit of a wing. My hand is so shaky, so this definitely isn't my finest work. Yep. Is the puppy barking outside? Is that why you're crying? Hey? You want to go under there? Yes, buddy. Alright. Do you guys want to see him? Oh, you scratched me, you little turd. Okay. Say hi, guys. Hi. There's dogs outside. And they're barking. Yes. Yes, they are. Huh. Hey? My big baby. There's a butt scratch. Let's just scratch her. Hi. Say hello to everybody. Say hi. Okay. Okay, you get down now. And I'm just going to take my MAC Smolder Kohl Eyeliner, just a tight line. And then I'm going to take the MAC Fascinating Eye Kohl, which is a white one, and I'm just going to put this on the lower lash line, the lower waterline, sorry. Just to give a bit of brightness. I usually like to use a more nudie colour, but this one is still really nice. It's not too like stark white. Nudie colours look more natural, so that's why I usually like to use a more nude, beigey skin colour sort of colour than like straight white, because it's too intense, but that one's not too intense, so it's good. Alright, and I'm just gonna do my brows. And for my brows, I'm going to grab my two Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencils. We have the Brow Wiz, which is the smaller, more defining one, and then the Brow Definer, which is one I actually use just to fill. So, yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to start with the Brow Wiz, and I'm just going to use the brush to give them a little bit of a comb. So I'm just giving them a brush. And then just going to start filling in little hair-like strokes. Sorry, this one is in the shade medium brown. When I come into the beginning here, I go straight up because that's the direction that my hair goes. So I use this mostly for the outer and the inner right in here, and then the tail, just because I'm doing more of a fluffy brow. I'm just doing this to create a little bit more hair because I don't have a very long tail, and I'm just doing it to give those extra little flicks to keep the brow nice and fluffy. And then for the bulk part of the brow, I'm going to grab the Brow Definer, which is in, which is in soft brown. So it's a little bit lighter, which is good because it is quite a thick area. And because I've gone a bit lighter with my hair, I don't want a really dark brow. So I'm just going to use this in the center here to fill it in a little bit more. And just to fill in the arch a little bit as well. And then I'm just going to take the spoolie at the end and give everything a brush through so that it softens any harsh lines and blends everything in. So I'm going to take the Brow Wiz, and this is just the brush at the end, and start penciling in some extra little hairs. And then I'm going to take the Brow Definer. And then brushing them through. And now I'm going to put some mascara on, and I'm going to put the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir, whatever the hell this name is. And I'm going to put that on before I put some false lashes on. And for lashes, obviously I don't want anything over the top, but then again it is me, so it's still sort of over the top. I'm going to grab the Tatti lashes. These ones are the TL16, so they're like really nice and fluffy. Super cute, super perfect for what I want for this look. But I'm going to do them off camera because otherwise, yeah, we will sit here. Alright, so now the lashes are on. So now I'm going to put a lip on, and I am going to do the MAC Oak lip pencil first. And we're going to do the outline of my lip. And I'm just going to colour in a little bit. Why did I zoom out so far? You guys can't see shit. And I'm just going to bring it in a little bit. Just leaving the centre of the lip bare. And then I'm just going to take the ABH matte lipstick in the shade Peachy and pop that in the centre of my lip. Just in the part that I've left. And then I'm going to take the ABH lip gloss in the shade Undressed and pop that all over. Okay, and to set that in place, I'm going to grab my Tatcha Satin Skin Mist. Give it a good shake. Oh, stuff is so beautiful, so gorgeous. Okay, so that is the finished look. What do you guys think? Do we like it? It's like I used to do this eyeshadow look all the time. Like it used to be my like go-to, and I miss it so much, and I'm like living for this lip combo too. Like holy crap, it's so good. This is like my little concoction, my little recipe, but I like it. It's a vibe. It's good. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, I appreciate it so much, and I will also appreciate if you haven't already, pretty please subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell just so you don't miss out on any future videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and pop some comments down below. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.